All right, Sunday afternoon here. Just doing a little work around the yard here. I was thinking about the sermon today, the Timothy verse, fight the good fight, finish the race verse. And I've always liked it because it's kind of a summary of life in many ways. There's always a fight to fight. And ultimately we are running a race. And whether people like to admit it or not, life is about winning. Life is about fighting to win. For the betterment, not just of yourself, but of other people. And I think that's something to understand. It's a very subtle difference, but it's a very important difference on it. But my point is this, and this is the reason why I like that verse, is that it was something that that verse was used at Ryan's funeral here a couple months ago. And it's summarized him to a T. He never made an excuse. He never quit. He always gave 100% in the race that he was running. And that race could change over a course of time, based on the stage in life he was in, but he always gave 100%, and he ran that race freaking hard. And here's the thing, is that I look at so many people who are suffering mentally right now. They're unfulfilled, they're depressed, they're suicidal. I just heard about a chiropractor I know just committed suicide. Dude's got a family, decent practice as well too, and he committed suicide. There's something missing that's there. And that's the thing, is that this race we're talking about, just like they said in church today, and I've felt this for a while now, it's a purpose. You got to find purpose and direction in your life. And the problem is now is we've numbed ourselves to finding that purpose. We sit and look at our damn phones all the time, social media, and say, you know what? Like, this makes me feel something on there. Alcohol, drugs, porn, other addictions, whatever it is, we find these things to avoid the fact that we ourselves are designed to run a race. We're designed to find purpose in it. So we find excuses. We cave to fear. We are addicted to comfort all the time. Therefore, we aren't willing to take the risk of the race to find what it is we're looking for. And that's the thing I would say to you, because I have to challenge myself with this right now as well too, is like, there's things, I know there's a bigger race for me to run right now. And I've avoided it for the fact that I don't really know exactly what it is and how do I need to do it. I can feel it, but I've avoided it. And that's the thing, the fear of failure, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of what somebody else thinks has kept me from taking that step. And I think that's the thing, is that race involves a fight, just like the verse says. There's a fight that has to be fought to be able to run the race, to find the reward. That reward, it's so many different facets on there, but the most simplistic version of that is fulfillment. And that's the thing. If you're looking for fulfillment, there's got to be risk to the race that you run. And if you're not willing to do that, you're never going to find it. You're always going to feel like there's an empty void that's there. And that starts to look really familiar when you look at a lot of people's lives. And you look at society right now, as people are unwilling to get uncomfortable to run the race, to find the reward they're looking for on there. So again, fight the fight, find the race you're supposed to run, be willing to take the risk and run the dang thing, even when it gets uncomfortable. It's that freaking simple.